Look, I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, call it audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the game over with the showstopper. So hot, you gotta blow on it. I said I'll huff and I'll puff, then I'll pass to my left while I'm looking to my right. Hit him right in the chest. It be looking like magic, better give me the throne. I ain't talking about Patrick, but I rep my home. I'm never at the end of my zone, I'm bad to the bone. Eating up these pig skins like they chicharrones. And you a douche cabron. Mira, mira at the mirror on the wall. I'm the greatest of them all. They gon' put me in the hall. Your name is only written in a bathroom stall. Quit your stalling and make a play. My drive too long, pop the clutch, I don't pump the brakes. I know what it takes to gain the muscle, get rugged. These butterfingers be fumbling, squash the scrimmage and rub it in Robitussin. How I give them concussion, they see in double, they rushing.
Yo, and welcome back to the Texans Fan Battle Podcast. I'm going to be your host tonight, Matthew Briggs. And in remembrance of the late Coolio, we're kicking it old school today. We're just going to be us two. With me, I got my A1 since day one, Mr. Crenshaw. Say what's up to the folks.
What's the deal, everybody? What's the deal?
Now, if you follow us on Twitter, you've seen we have sent an open invitation to everybody to come on. We want to talk some football. I know it's not for everyone, but y'all be capping a lot on Twitter. So here's your chance to come on and speak your piece. So open to everybody. Come on, one mini. Well, Crenshaw, while we wait for all these people to come on here, let's talk some NFL news.
Wait, hold on. Before we start, we gotta send a shout out to VT.
To our boy, VT. Yeah,
Yes.
He's currently there in Florida, and not just shout out to VT, but everybody in Florida.
Yes, everybody in Florida
who's being affected by this. But that's why we're one man short. Trust us, we like to be the amazing trio. So hopefully you're staying safe out there, and hopefully you get your power back shortly, so we can see your ugly mug. I mean, you can come on here, man, and join us. But man, let's NFL news. Let's talk about tonight. Tua was just escorted off the field. They're talking about traumatic brain injury. Last week he was taken out of the game for a quarter or 2 quarters. Or they said it was back concussion problems, but obviously it was some concussion. But now he's being transported to the medical facility. Crenshaw, man, I gotta ask you, what's your thoughts?
I didn't see neither play, the one Sunday and the one tonight. I just seen the highlights. I feel like they just didn't want to lose on Sunday, so they brought him back. And same thing with tonight. They didn't want to lose, so that's why they cleared him to play. And I think the owner suspended, so he don't have a say-so in what's going on right now. So I think the training staff and even to the coach, McDaniels, that's his name, McDaniels, right? The coach?
Yeah, Mike McDaniels.
Miami coach, Mike McDaniels, right?
Yeah, Mike McDaniels.
Yeah,
right.
I think all of them should catch some heat from this. Yeah, they should catch some heat. McDaniels, the training staff, all should catch some heat, because how do you clear this guy when he just, he was concussed? He got up and fell back down on Sunday, and he's going to play the NFL game a couple days later. I know this was a big game, AFC game. I know you need this game to, stay afloat of Buffalo, but you could have set this man out. He could have had, 2 weeks to, actually more than 2 weeks, because they play on a Thursday. More than 2 weeks to prepare for the next game. He could have been okay. So I think they dropped the ball on this right here. His hand, his body, like it was all in shock. I mean, it looked very, very, very bad, man. I hope he's okay. I mean, he just can't catch a break, man. This guy, since college, man, just hip injury. And he just can't catch a break, man. I just hope he's not one of those players that's going to stay injury prone. He's not going to be able to get, a second big contract and, just show the people, what he can do. He finally got some weapons, and the first 3 weeks of the season, he was on MVP candidate, and now this injury. I mean, there's no way he's gonna be back soon. So, major drop, major blow. What are your
If
thoughts?
if he's back, period. I hope his he doesn't have a career after this. But I mean, that was, bro, it was nasty, especially what you're talking about. His fingers going limp and doing all kinds of movement. They're saying that's not a good sign at all. So 5 days after being concussed and you're on the field, that's terrible. Whoever is involved in this, they need to be fired. They need to be banned from the
Yeah.
NFL because come on, guys, it's 2022. It's 2022. It's not 1963 no more. Like we got to do better for the players. I mean, you're
It's
swimming.
not. It's not even much like. Okay, I get it if they need this game to get to the playoffs, play them. But this game 4, you still got all the way to 18 weeks. So he could have set this game out. It was just dumb, man. Just really really dumb. I would love to talk to a Dolphins fan and how they feel about this. I want to
Yeah,
know how they feel
yeah.
about this right here, man.
It's just baffling, man. You're swimming in money, and you're still gonna put the people who get you this money at health risk. Like, come on, man. Like, football's big, but life is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to ruin this man's life just
Yep.
because. Why? I mean, I get it, ratings, but man, there's always a bigger picture. We got a comment. Buffalo is shit. Tanya Wanda even more so. I don't know who that is. Do you think so? Nope. All right.
No. That must be a hidden message we gotta look up later or something.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just a terrible situation, man. But our thoughts and prayers are to Tua and the Miami Dolphins team. Hopefully he comes out positive with this whole situation.
Yeah, hope it'll be okay. I think who the backup? Bridgewater?
Yeah, Teddy B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teddy B. Okay.
Well, let's move on. The Pro Bowl, taking away the Pro Bowl game, gonna be nothing but skill competitions and flag football. What is your thoughts, Francois?
I think that's the best move because I don't watch the Pro Bowl anyway.
Yeah.
So at least for this year, I'd be intrigued to watch it. It's gonna give me some nostalgia from when I was small, play flag football. So I think that's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be real good playing the flag football, man. I think that's gonna be real, 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 real good. It just back in the day when it was in Hawaii, guys didn't take it serious. It was just a vacation, and now they got it. Now they're playing it in the States now, and guys still don't take it serious. I mean, you can't rush the passer, you can't rush on the field goal. It's I don't know. I think they should just do more individual drills, like who can lift the most weights, who got the fastest 40 time. You know how they always saying, "Oh, I run faster than you," blah blah blah. I think they should incorporate that more as well.
Go Ocho Cinco, bring a horse to the field. Let them all race a horse.
Do something. Just do something different to get people to watch. Because first of all, once Super Bowl's over with, everybody really tune out of football anyway. They go to basketball. Because once Super Bowl's over with, nobody really watch the Pro Bowl. But I mean, the Pro Bowl now at first.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say. At first, it used to be after the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Then they put it before because of ratings,
Yep.
or whatever. But even before, I'm like, do I really want to watch this? Because usually the day of the Pro Bowl, it's a ABC basketball game on anyway that day. So I rather watch that because the Pro Bowl it just be boring, man. And then the Texans ain't had a Pro. Well, we had a Pro Bowl a couple years ago, but I mean, Tunsil, it's no excitement watching him in the Pro Bowl. You want to watch a skilled player in the Pro Bowl. So yeah, but yeah. I'm glad they changed it up. It needed to be changed.
I don't know if you played video games back when you were a kid, but there was a video game on the regular PlayStation, and it was NFL QB Club 2002, I think it was. But they had a skill competition on that game. Man, I love the quarterback skill competition. I loved it back in the day when they had it. You had people like in Trent Dilfer and all those people who barely made the Pro Bowl. Going out there and see who can throw a ball the farthest. Like I like that kind of shit. So
don't they? But don't they have that now with the moving targets? They throwing it 50
Yeah.
yards. Don't they have that now?
I don't think it's actually competition like it did back in the day, but yeah, they do have something like that. So I haven't seen the last couple of years. I mean, I could be lying. It could be the same,
but I mean that's interesting, Dad. 60-yard field goals, kicking it from like instead of straight up in the middle from the side, in the corner, some trick shots, like something.
play some pig out there. Play some pig.
Yeah, do something, man. But like I say, I think the number's going to be good this year because it's new. But then next year, I don't know, it might fall off. But they had to change it up because even to basketball, they had to change up their All-Star game to get people to watch and everything because the All-Star game in basketball, they didn't take it serious. Now it's a little bit more serious now because of the rules and everything.
Right. Same thing as baseball. The only people who care about is the home run derby. They don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
So
yeah, baseball, they changed the rules. Now when you go extra innings, it's a guy on second base, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that makes the game more intriguing. So okay, you get a single, he might score. So you got to do something to keep the fans invested. Even though football is the cream of the crop, fans gonna watch regardless. Even to that trash game, Denver and San Francisco, they still had like 18 million people watch their game, and for 1 point, the score was 7-5. And people were still tuned in. So that was a like really boring, slow game. So, hey, they know what they're doing, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it will take a somewhat bigger step forward. So hopefully that happens. We'll see. Other than that, really nothing else other than old Texan great Dan Orlowski's record was broke Sunday by Jimmy G, taking a step out in his own end zone. Crenshaw, did you find it pretty funny like he did, or?
Yeah, I found it funny only because he tweeted when it happened.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, but I think Dan he ran out of bounds, right?
Yeah.
And Jimmy, he was just didn't realize how far back he was in the end zone and everything.
Well, he didn't mean to run out, but he was doing like a bootleg, and he ran out. Yeah.
Now the only thing was bad about the Jimmy G, of course, Dan lost as well because I think they went 0-16 that year. It just the 49ers lost by a point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing.
By 2. I think it's like 14-12.
Okay, well that's the only thing that's messed up on there is because that 2 points. That free 2 points they gave away lost them the game.
Yeah.
So that what makes it more, funnier, crazier, and everything. And it might be, another 10 years for that to happen again. So, but that was pretty. That and the guy got kicked in the ass in Miami. That was pretty funny as well.
Right. Yeah. I almost forgot about that one.
Yeah. The punter actually he's Houstonian.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's Houstonian. The punter, man. I went to Is it Pearland? I think I'm trying to.
Really?
I believe it's the Pearland, man.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's pretty funny right there. Kicked him right in the ass, man.
Well, man, anything else you got before we move on?
Oh, hey, it was 11-10.
Yeah,
So
49ers,
right, so 49ers would have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
No, man.
Right
I don't have anything as far as NFL news. Because, I mean, we covered the tour, we covered the kicking ass, Dan's streak, broken, Pro Bowl. I mean, everything. There's everything. We ain't got to do all like the, Christian McCaffrey is injured again and all that crap.
Yeah. We all win.
Yeah, he's like Tyrod Taylor. Can't stay healthy.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's get to it. Let's start at most disappointing. I'll start with you, brother. What's most disappointing?
The most disappointing loss, man. Oh man, let
It
me
don't have to
think.
be a loss. It could be a most disappointing win too, if you want. It's just most
Oh,
disappointing team. Most disappointing
so
team.
most disappointing team. I mean, man, let me think, man. I gotta go. I like to go with Kansas City, man. I just feel like that losing to the Colts. I mean, what? Not just lose to the Colts. You scored 17 points against the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
For offense that deadly, and the Colts defense is. I mean, they're good, but hell, we scored 20 on them, and we should have scored more.
Their leading rusher was Patrick Mahomes.
See, look at it. Lead
Yeah.
Russia's Patrick Mahomes. So I got to go with Kansas City right there, man. And it showed too as well. You know, with the shouting match on the sideline and everything. Um, that was real disappointing, man. That was very, very bad, man. Very, very, very bad.
Yeah. I gotta go with Tampa Bay, man. I don't know. I don't know if you heard this, but there's a TikTok going around that Tom Brady's wife Giselle is a witch.
Oh man.
And that she blessed him with all this, all this ability to play football. And now that they're separated, he's been an ass juice ever since they split. So I don't believe that shit. But yeah, he didn't look good. I know they're playing Green Bay, but Tom Brady usually has Green Bay's number. And I mean, it was both teams didn't live up to the hype. I think that was the 14-12 game.
Yeah.
It was terrible, man. It was a snooze fest. So I gotta go with Tampa Bay. I know he was missing Mike Evans, but if you're the GOAT, you gotta make things work with what you got. You know what I mean?
Especially you done before.
Yeah, exactly. All right, brother. Well, let's do most impressive. I'll start it off, and I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. Man, they're looking pretty good.
Did you lose a bet to Sam for you to say that?
Bro. I didn't, but look, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Nobody thought, even with the banged up Herbert, nobody thought the Jacksons was gonna stand a chance. And for them to blow them out 38-10, that's impressive. But am I sold on them? No, I don't think. I'm not buying the hype yet. But but I will say this, Lloyd, you got lucky, sir. There's no reason for you to be the AFC Rookie of the Month.
It should have been co-rookies of the month.
So it should be Jalen Pitre has a sack. You don't. So boom, that's it. It don't matter.
But I would say this though, the Jaguars defense only giving up, I think 12, 13 points a game. So that's impressive right there. Now I gotta see how they play the Eagles. If they play the Eagles, even if they lose, but they just play them tough, then that will have me, raising a little eyebrow. I'm like, okay, well maybe the Jags might do a little something, So, but this could be a trap game for the Eagles as well. So we'll see.
Yeah,
we will see.
What about you, brother? Most impressive. Who you got?
Man, I hate to say this because my boy did a freestyle about us.
I saw that.
I gotta say, most impressive is the Cowboys, man.
You're super for Cooper, huh?
Yeah, super for Cooper, man. Yeah, they finding ways to win. Their defense is for real. Defense is for real, man. And it just you looking at when you look at other teams' quarterbacks and skill players, then you look at yours, you be like, okay, what are they doing that we not doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got to go there. Hostile environment because it's hard to play in New York, man. Even though that's your division opponent, but it's hard to play there, man. That crowd is crazy, and they came out with a dub. So I got to give the Cowboys their credit. It's not often that I say that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. All right, man. Well, anything else you want to add before we jump into the reason why we're here?
The
reason why me and you're about to be alcoholics.
I mean, and then I guess I could say the Broncos disappointing as well too, because I mean, through
They
three
were
games,
given that game.
yeah, through 3 games. I mean, you got booed twice, and I think through 3 games, I want to say two, not two. I'm sorry. Russell
Russell
Wilson
Wilson.
and Davis Mills, their completion percentage is like the same. Like,
Mhm.
what's going on here? Geno Smith has a higher completion percentage than Russell Wilson, and that's not good either. So I got to go with the Broncos. Yeah, you 2-1, but it's ugly, ugly 2-1, man, real ugly.
Oh, we had somebody come on, but I guess they decided not to come on. Okay, well, let's move on. Let's go while we're here. Texans at the Bears. Bears 23, Texans 20. Kershaw, speak to me, brother.
All right, man. Like initially, I was really upset at Mills, man. I was like, golly, man, it's this guy is just not getting right. But then, I thought watch some film, watch some all 22. It's like it's not all his fault. The play calling it is bad. It can be better. They can do some more motion out the backfield. He can use his legs more. But it's just frustrating because, like how you just mentioned 3 minutes ago about Petrie, boy had a career. He might have a game like that ever, and
Man,
we
it's
waste
ruined.
and we wasted on the loss.
Right.
Imagine we would have won that game, but it felt so much better. Like if you ask him about it, he'd be like, "Well, I wanted to win. I don't care about the interceptions and the sack and the fumble recoveries and all that." But it's mind blowing because all 3 games we should have won.
We should be
All
3
three,
0.
3
3 0.
0. All 3 games, all Mills had to do was make a throw here and a throw there. We win. But he's the 2 minute drill is what he's supposed to thrive in because it's up tempo, up tempo, up tempo. But the 2 minute drill so far this season, he's 1 of 10, -1 yard and 1 interception.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I can't blame it on Pelt right there. I got to put that on the quarterback. He's not stepping up into his throws. He's getting the happy feet, and he didn't have the happy feet last year. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
What's going on right there, man? But I mean, for us the game, I mean, we started off bad, man. We went down 10-0, but I knew we wasn't out because I knew that
Justin
Fields, yeah, he's not going to throw the ball. So I'm like, okay, all they're going to do is just run. I think he's going to run for 281 yards. But I'm like, okay, we could just, stack the box and make him throw. I don't know why they didn't do that. Why they didn't make him throw the ball? Because he only completed, 8 passes?
8 passes. Yep.
Yeah, this guy is not good at passing the ball, man. But there's no way in hell. Like, think about this, man. We're not going to play a team this season with a quarterback that plays as bad as Justin Fields played. His QBR rate was like 26, 27, and we still lost the game.
Mm-hmm.
2 interceptions, fumble, and we still lost
2 fumbles.
the game. Yes, and still lost the game, man. Like, we had gifted wins again and still didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And then if you think about it, think about this too, Matt. Check this out. Even in the preseason, the number ones wasn't moving the ball. They wasn't good in the preseason. So this shit just carried over into the regular season. And I hope that's a wake-up call about, okay, play more in the preseason. Like, play like it's a real game. You can't be just half-assing it because these guys are like they need more reps, man, because they're not looking good right now,
Oh, for sure. If you told me, like, if I didn't watch the game and you told me, oh, hey, David Montgomery is out for the game, I'm like, oh, all right. That means you're going to have to Justin Fields throw the ball. No. Their second-year running back came in and run for what? 148 yards or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And a TD? Like, 200 – what did you say earlier?
281 yards, man. 281.
Bro. 700 yards rushing for the season so far on the defense. Like, Mills didn't lose us the game. He cost us the game, if that makes sense. What lost us the game was the rushing defense. We can't that we got the only way Mills can be on the field to score is be on the field. We got to quit giving up so much yards. And a lot of it was on third down. Like I don't know what the deal is as we can't get off the field on third down.
Missing tackles.
Yes. Can we please go back to basics and quit trying to arm tackle? It's not working. And you got people like Malik Collins, Roy Lopez, King, Nelson, Gruger Hill, our best tackler last year. Just like it's nothing.
Roy Lopez showed why he was sixth round pick.
Sixth round.
Yeah, Roy Lopez is really not good, man. We really hyped him up last year. You know, he's doing the little dances and everything. Now he's on the commercials and everything, but he's really not good. He's a backup player, man.
Like, do I love the Keenan Green pick? Yes. Am I glad we made it? Yes. But man, I'm really missing some Davis right now. If we had Davis at the nose tackle, that defense would be really stout. I wish.
Yeah, because the run defense wasn't this bad last year.
It wasn't. But I get it. You need to run game. I'm glad. I mean, the run game looked pretty good. But here's my thing, Crenshaw. Like, why is it every 3rd and 1, everybody and their mama knows what play is coming from the Texans? A running back lead right up the middle. Like, bro, we got Jeff Driscoll sitting on the sideline. Like, do some of that Wildcat bullshit that you like. Like, do something. I mean, if everybody knows it's coming, why run it? It never works for us, ever. It doesn't matter if it's Dameon Pierce. It doesn't matter if it's Rex Burkhead. Like, why are you running it? And, like, you said the play call wasn't bad. Man, there's some questionable play calling. Like, I don't know what Pep is thinking. It kind of looked a lot like Tim Kelly. But
I don't know, man, because Tim Kelly had guys open, man.
True that. But that's my next thing. Everybody wants to blame these interceptions on Mills, like that one in end zone. He had to make that throw. Like, I get it. He can make it a little bit higher so that way it goes out of the end zone. But these receivers ain't getting no separation. None at all. So he has to force these passes. Should he? No, he shouldn't have. But
even if they're not getting separation, you still got to you still got to fit in a tight window, though. You know, everybody's not going to be wide open for you. Give them, throw the ball to them, though.
Right. But I'm just saying, is it on Mills? Yes. I'm getting disappointed with him. He needs to step it up. I'm still going to root for him. I still have faith in him. But right now, the haters are leaning towards being right about him. I hate to say that, but I'm almost off the fence, Crenshaw. Like, he needs to turn it around. He had a good game against the Chargers last year, so hopefully he can find that mojo back this week. But man, it's just like you said, it's disappointing. We should be 3-0, but that last pick wasn't his fault too, because it was tipped at the line.
Yep.
But I don't know why he made that throw in the first place, because as soon as he would have caught it, if he would have caught it, he would have got tackled. Yeah. So his decision making needs to step up. Everybody was talking about how he's not looking at all his reads. I've seen where he does look at one read, move to the left, and then go back to the right. But
I mean, he did that on that last play, the tip. He looked to the right, and then he went to the left, and then he got tipped and intercepted.
Yeah. So it's just disappointing. I think the play calling could be better. I think the run defense, the pass defense, we're like did you know we're number 10 in sacks? We're number 1 in but we're number 1 in something. But
because we getting the sacks. The sacks from the preseason to the regular season is carrying over.
PBUs. We're number one in PBUs.
Oh,
Like,
PBUs, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
like,
mean the back end is doing their job. The back end doing their job. It just the front seven, those the ones is just falling off.
not even that is the run game. Like, we need a big fatty right there in the middle. I thought Malik Collins was the guy to do that, but I don't know what his deal is this year. But he has not looked good at all. And I tell you, you might hate me for this, but I'm gonna bust out the bag of flaming hot Cheetos, bro. It's gonna get spicy. I think Cooks has dropped off this year. I don't think he is a number one receiver.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It could be he's not engaged. You know, he doesn't care, but he don't let that type of guy, especially the way he talks.
I just been
I'll
like
wait. I'll wait till a couple more games before I say that. You know, because I mean it's been 3 games, man, and we know that road meals is not the same as home meals.
right, right,
Home meals, 14 touchdowns, 1 interception. Road meals is atrocious.
right,
Like bottom 5 or the worst quarterback in the league on the road.
right. All right. Well, I just like that. I get it. That pass in Denver to Cooks was bad. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was low.
It was low. It was on both of them. He still should have called it.
He should have caught. If he's the
You
number one
make
receiver,
you make a $20 million. Should have called it. So
it seemed to me like a lot of passes are hitting him in the hands. He's dropping them, and he didn't do that last year. He was getting separation, and it's like he's not doing it this year. And here's my question to you: like, why aren't we putting Nico on one side and Dorsett on the other side and putting him in slot?
that's what they should have done on the
The
Bears.
last play, right?
Yeah, they should have did that. I don't know why they don't do that. I don't know why they don't run somebody out of the backfield. You know, like a jet sweep out of the backfield. Either
Cooks.
hand them the ball or have them as a decoy and go the opposite way on the field. Like just all you gotta do is just make some movement to get the defense, you know, second guessing and make some plays. Hey, you can do a bootleg with Davis Mills. This guy had a good 40 time. He can use his legs at least 45 times of the game. He should use his legs. So I don't understand I don't know what Pep is doing. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. And Mills, you know, it's like he played scared not to mess up so he could keep that spot that he's at. And that's the reason why I've been saying competition. So see, he had nobody to push him. So he's like, hey, look, I'm gonna play it safe. I know I'm good. I know what to say. Doing the post game, say the right stuff, and they believe in me. But he got to get pushed. You got to have somebody breathing down his neck. You know what I'm saying? Got somebody breathing down his neck, and right now he don't have that. He don't have that at all, man.
Yeah. And you can say this is an excuse all you want, but it's the dude's second year. More NFL starts than college starts. So
True.
I'm about to step off the fence, but I'm still gonna give him some time. I'm still gonna give him 17 games. Like he deserves that. I know all these people like, why does he deserve it? Because he's the starting quarterback.
I say 25 games is when you really can evaluate a quarterback after 25 games. Because
I'm not saying like after 17 games, okay, he's not it. Let's cut him and trade him or whatever. No, I'm not saying that. But like, say, okay, 17 games, say we won 1 game and he doesn't do very well. Lamar Jackson's a free agent. We have the money. Hey, Lamar. I mean,
it's gonna take a lot more than that. I don't think they're gonna let him go easy. They're gonna franchise him. He's gonna be a Raven for at least 2 more years. So
I think so too. I think you're right too. But also, I kind of think they want Tyler Huntley over him, and I think that's why they're kind of.
That's why you make the trade now instead of waiting. Instead of waiting during the free agency and you get a bidding war. Send them. I mean, we got a whole bunch of picks. Send them a late round pick, man, and get him now. So now you got his his rights and blah blah blah, and have him compete. We don't have to draft a quarterback next year. Those could be Mills and Huntley could be your quarterbacks going to
Look,
camp. Let them compete with each other.
the only time you're drafting a quarterback next year is either in the 4th or 5th round. No thirds, no second, no first. We need all that for skill positions. We still need a defensive tackle. First pick of the draft needs to be a defensive tackle.
Or
an edge.
The first person in free agency need to get a defensive tackle.
Right. Yes. 110%.
Yeah.
We still need edge. We still need receivers. Like, I don't care what people say. These guys aren't weapons. We need another receiver to help Mechie when he comes back, because he's going to be basically a rookie. I wouldn't mind another corner, and I wouldn't mind another safety. Like, we need a lot more things than we need than a quarterback.
I mean, we need linebackers because that's the weakest spot on the team is the linebackers.
Yes, we're missing Kristen Harris, and it looks like we're gonna have to wait one more week.
One more week. He come back for the Jacksonville game. That's only if he played. They might keep him out after the bye. I don't know. You know how this team is. You be like, damn, he's gonna play this week. Oh no, he's not playing this week.
Yeah.
So.
Well, brother, let's move on to next week. Chargers at the Texans. Kind of mentioned it earlier. Davis Mills had a heyday. Kind of like his coming out party. We thought, what do you think? What's going to happen?
Well, all right. Well, last time we won was against these same Chargers. It's almost like deja vu with the injuries and everything.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, Keenan Allen is out for Sunday.
Yeah, Keenan Allen is out. Joey Bosa is out. The left tackle is out.
Slater, yep.
I feel like Mills is going to play better because we at home and he plays good at home. But I still feel like we're going to still find a way to lose it because in the fourth quarter, all year, we outscored 30-0. So until they show me and show the rest of the Texans fans that they know how to score points in the fourth quarter, I'm going to say we're going to take an L. And the L is going to be, well, since people not really scoring on us, so I'm going to keep it very fair. I'm going to say 20-13. Okay. That would be the score, 20-13, because all they gotta do is just run on us. I mean, it's that simple. Run on us, play action, hit Mike Williams, or hit the tight end, and
Everett,
there it is.
Yeah. I gotta go with you. Same with you, but I do think Pierce is gonna have a better game. More and more every week, he's getting better. He's getting to know the playbook. So he quit being a Kyler Murray, and he's actually watching game film. So,
well, he need to watch film on how to hold that damn ball because
I hate
the way he holds the ball. I mean, he just holds one hand. This ain't college, bro. You got to put two hands on that ball, man.
Yeah.
Like
he was giving it away.
Yeah, and he loved that spin move, don't he?
Yeah, hey, if it works, man, it works, bro.
I mean, he beating that O button a lot, man. Spin.
But I do agree with you. It's going to be a low scoring affair. I say 17-10 Chargers. I don't think Herbert's 110% or 100%. I think it's like maybe 75-80. So, the coaching staff's like, oh, it's the Texans. We don't have to worry about them.
That's basically what it is. I mean, it just the only thing I'm afraid of, like, okay, you got Chargers, you lose, then you're gonna not be favored against the Jaguars, and then you go into the bye week 0-4-1. Is that, or you're gonna lose a team? You know what I'm saying? Right. The team gonna be thinking about vacation already. So that's something I'm afraid of. Like, I kind of want them to win these next two, to be 2-1, but I don't know. I think they'll still fight for Lovey, but who knows, man? I mean, who knows at this point?
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I mean, like, I don't mind losing, but just losing style. Like losing style. Put some points on the board, man. Like let us know that okay, the offense is getting better. But we send the same offense week in and week out. The same offense, same offense. Do something different to let the fans know, like, okay, we are working in practice. We are doing different plays, man. Do something, man. I mean, they took one shot down the field all year. That was their flea flicker, and took that one shot down the field. I mean, Chris Moore, yeah, he had a long run too. But I'm talking about like a shot where he catching it, to the house. Now he should have been to the house, but he underthrew him. But take more shots, man. Because if you don't take shots, then they're not gonna respect anything about you, man. Just take shots, do whatever. Like you said this last year. If he throws a pick, he throws a pick. It doesn't matter. Just take the shots, man. Get the defense back up. Now you got more running room for Pierce. Run Pierce more. Rex Burkhead shouldn't have the second most pass attempts or pass whatever. I'm saying the wrong word towards him. I think it's Nico. Yes, Nico, and then it's Burkhead. That shouldn't be the case, man.
The most targets, right?
Target, the targets, that shouldn't happen, man. I don't know why. I don't know if he got somebody grandkid in his basement or something held captured. I don't understand why they love this guy so much, man. Golly. Like, give it a break, man. I mean, all these other running backs that's free agents, all the other guys we got on the practice squad, and you telling me that they can't beat out Rex Burkhead? Right. I don't give a damn if he plays special teams, if he's a good pass blocker. He can't run.
Yeah. But, I agree with you, bro. I agree 100%. Like I said, I'm a Rex Burkhead fan, but I'm ready to see him off the team. Like, it's time for him to go. So. Well, man, before we move on, anything else you'd like to say about this game?
No, man. Like I say, I just hope the offense, like we look at clips from practice that they're doing different stuff, but are we going to see this different stuff in the game? I hope the defense, especially the rookies, keep taking steps. Keep showing the reason why you was a top 3 pick and then a top pick in the second round. Keep showing that, and that's about it. I mean, that's about it. And like I say, Pierce, I hope he get the ball more. I would love to have him get 1,000 yards this year. 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. That'd be a good season for him. So that's about it, man.
All right, man. Well, let's kick off the show with a bang. What's your hot take?
Man, a hot take, man. Since Justin Herbert ribs messed up, I feel like when he throw the ball, it's gonna hurt him a little more. So he might underthrow people. I think he's due for one, man. Stingley interception, man. He's due for one, man. So that's my hot take. Yeah, that's my hot take right there.
Well, I am going to see your Stingley interception. I'm gonna raise you. Petrie has another 2. He's gonna get 2 one more time.
If Petrie get 2 interceptions this game, they're gonna pull him out and drug test him on the sideline.
Get your ass over here.
Yes, they're gonna like, what the hell is going on, man? 4 interceptions in 4 games. That's like he be on some the dude from Dallas, Diggs, man. Diggs, he had like all those interceptions and everything. But that'd be great, man. That'd be great, especially for a guy like. It's hard to tell what he is. Is he a linebacker? Is he a safety? What is he? He's all over the field, man. So
I love his motor, man. He's nonstop motor. Something you got to love to see him. So, well, Crenshaw, let's talk about we got sponsored by Manscaped. Support for Fan Battle is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate hygiene bundle. Join over 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with an exclusive offer for you. You get 20% off and free shipping worldwide with the code FANBATTLE, as you can see on the screen, at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that's about 12 million balls. So, guys, me and Chris all both have got a package from them. It's fantastic. So make sure you check it out. Manscaped.com, Fan Battle. Who doesn't like 20% off and free shipping? That's where they get you up as a shipping part. So check it out, guys. Well, Crenshaw, it's weird not having BT here. I hope he's safe. So tell the folks where we can find you at.
You can find me at Fifth Ward, Crenshaw, everywhere.
Everywhere. And you can find me A1 Day One Texans. You can find the podcast at Texans Fan Battle everywhere. And you can listen to us tomorrow getting ready for the game on any major platform. You said, hey, Siri, play that bitch ass Texans Fan Battle podcast, and we'll pop up on it. You can also check out BT when he gets back with the internet and electricity at Brown Chubby Bear.
Chubby Bear.
Also, guys, we
don't forget, and he's on Reddit at Chubby Brown.
Right, Reddit and Chubby Brown Bear. All right. Also, guys, we have launched a TikTok and a Instagram, so make sure you check it out. We got some pretty cool stuff going on.
Same name, Texas Fan
Battle. Tomorrow is Guess That Player, so some good stuff going on. So make sure you check it out. Until then, guys, hopefully we talk a Texans win, but most likely we probably won't. So
at least talk a better outing for the fans, so we won't be booing on Sunday.
Right. All right. Well, what Crenshaw said. Guys, until next week, thank you for listening. We'll see you later.
Peace.